let's keep this in the Twitter context, because remember, all the stupid people are on Twitter as well. I'd say more of them are. Well, I won't say more people are stupid on TikTok. I think TikTok rewards your stupidity way more than what it does in other places, despite there being stupid people on all forms of social media. I'm going to show y'all something, though. It's a very serious topic. There is a chance, and I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but there is a chance that, you look at your neighbors, not necessarily your neighbors per se, just people your age in your current generation. And you look at these little mini tyrants that are walking around. Some of them are in positions of power politically, but they're little mini tyrants that want to control everybody's fucking lives. Excuse me. But the mini tyrants, and there's a chance that the next generation is going to be worse. It could be better, but it's going to be worse. It could be worse, excuse me. Reason being is because kids are like sponges, okay? And a lot of what they learn about the royal right now is a learned trait. It's not necessarily things that are natural. There are, of course, those natural things that just human beings, just as a species, are going to pick up on. But there also are things that are learned traits, and this is one of them. Masking, the vaccine stuff. See, these are concepts that they're picking up from their parents or their atmosphere, the school, wherever they're at. And it's not what was going on before. And that's maybe the dangerous thing, is that you have now this generation of people who have been led to believe that this is how people should live. So whether it be with the covering of faces, or whatever it is, like this is what good people do, and this is what it means to be a human being. It doesn't take long, man. One generation is all that is necessary. But I'm going to show you another one that's pretty high up on the cringe meter, if you will, of someone. And look, man, I'm not telling you guys how to parent. I would think, though, come on, man, we should be able to at least agree, the rational parents out there, that you are out there, that agree that what we're about to see is something that you can't be doing, man. This is another blue check mark by the name of Jessica Ballinger. It's the Ballinger family, family YouTube chick. Interesting. So this is what she took a picture of. And it is her child. Parker is his name. And this is what she says in the tweet. Parker, when I read him the headline that Pfizer's early results of their trials are showing that COVID vaccines are safe and effective for 5 to 11-year-olds. Now, what reason would a child have to fucking give a shit about that? You guys have kids, that's weird, right? Like, what reason would a child be stoked on that? Maybe it's the parents that has pumped so much fear into them. Maybe it's the, again, environment that they're in that has put so much fear in them to where they think they're catching a break. Now, of course, the data makes this make no sense, right? Parker's age, it's almost statistically insignificant in terms of them being hospitalized from COVID or dying from it. That's what all the data says, the least vulnerable population. Yet, this is how the person reacts. There's no logic to that, of course. That is just a learned trait. So you pumped fear into this person, to this child, which I argue is a form of like kind of psychological abuse. I feel like I can make that argument. That may be taking it a step further than some of you would take it, but I think I can make the case for that being some sort of psychological abuse. But you stoke so much fear into these people, pumped up this vaccine so much as if it wasn't out for stuff like this, and now you have some guy, little dude, being stoked about a jab that they no, they don't need. They don't need this. Why are we trying? Why are people falling over themselves to try to get 5 to 11-year-olds vaccinated? That makes no sense. We know generally how it impacts them. That makes no sense whatsoever. But when I read something like this, yeah, it sucks. But then I look at, well, hold on, man. It's an entire generation of people that's growing up on this. So he for sure ain't the only one. You look at all of these nutty people that you see on Twitter, or maybe in some of you that live in the weird parts of the country, you see it all around you, maybe at work or wherever you're at. These guys have children. So you look at them like they crazy as shit, because they are. Well, they got some little ones as well that they're pumping that garbage into their head. This doesn't make sense. But when you're a part of a cult, I guess it doesn't have to. But I hate to see shit like this. I really do. I'm not even joking. I hope that kid doesn't grow up to be a little mini tyrant, but it's very well possible. He got a lot of time to change his life around. And hopefully as he gets older, which sometimes you see that, they just switch on you. That's how youngsters do. Definitely if they felt wronged. But we're at the point of human history that you have the propaganda is so strong. I guess that's where it starts, right, with the children. If anything, you want to change things for the future. I guess that's who you start with, right? But they got these little kids getting stoked to get jabs that they don't even need. So shit's crazy, man.
You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.